everyone is going to have an opinion, just like how I have an opinion, just like how you also have an opinion. Everyone is going to have an opinion about you, but it is up to you not to care. What's popping, guys? Yeah, welcome back to the SJS vlog. And if you were new here, please do well to subscribe down to the bottom below, and don't forget to leave a comment after watching today's video. So as the topic goes, how not to care about other people's opinions. So without wasting my time, let's get right into today's video. So naturally, we want love, care, attention, affection, but these are natural steps that we want, but are they healthy? Are they good for us? And we tend to seek other people's opinions about things because we want to please them, because we want a spot in their lives, because we want this or that. But sis, I am here to tell you that that is not healthy.
I think you have the facilities for that, big man.
As I said, you start to seek for other people's opinion about your life, your dressing, your decisions, your work, everything that you do. You start to get people's opinions about it, or you start to take their opinions about it. Sis, bro, that is not you. You were born to stand out, not to fit in. What goes on in people's mind is none of your business. What goes on in your mind about me is none of my business, because it is your mind. Everything that goes on in there, it's yours. You have the right to it. You have the right to think whatever thing that you want to think. I can't change that. So it is your business, but it is not my business. It is none of my business. I also have my mind of my own. I have things that I think about on my own. So what goes on in another person's mind about you, what the person thinks about what you eat, what you dress, how you do your stuff, what a person thinks about, one thing you need to know is that that is the person's mind. So you don't have to care about it, because know that your minds are separate, and that is the person's mind. The person has the right to think about whatever thing that the person wants to think. Another easiest way not to think about what others have said about you, or not to care about other people's opinion, is basically to mind your own business. Because sis, you have a business to take care of. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your whole being, your mind, whatever thing that goes on in your life. You have to take care of it. So whatever thing that they say about you is none of your business. It is their business, because they had the time to think about what they want to tell you. They had the time to say that you've done this, you've done that, you are shady, you are fake, you are this, you are that. That is their business. It is none of your business. So in order not to care about these, put it in your mind that, okay, so Jackie, it is none of my business. At the end of the day, I have my own business to think about. I have to think about my mental health. I have to think about my finances. I have to think about my education. I have to think about work. I have to think about my own self, how to be okay with myself. So basically, how not to care about other people's opinion is just to mind your own business. Another point is living your life for yourself. You don't want to live your whole life dependent on the approval of others. Some people are in this life and they would always want approval. Whenever they bring out something, they want approval from people. Whenever they do this, I never have to see the approval of people. Most of the time, before I even ask you, I already have an answer to myself, but it's nice that I share it with a friend or something like that. But most people are living their lives just looking for the approval of people. You start living under the approval. You start to care about your opinions because they have a right something over your life. I appreciate the opinions, but I don't care.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I really appreciate your opinions, especially if you feel okay, you want to tell me something. If you feel like Jackie has done this, Jackie it's too, no one, Jackie is that, and you are sharing your opinion. You shared your opinion, but I don't care. That is one thing. You have to be like, you don't care. You shared your opinion, but it's up to me to care or not. So thanks for sharing your opinion, but it's none of my business. Another point is allowing people to bring all their negatives into your life. You know, some people will be like, especially when you're doing something, let me use relationship. Most people do this. I went into this relationship, this person hurt me, this person cheated, this person beat me, this person did that. Sis, let me tell you that you don't need to bring your negatives onto other people. So most of the time when people are bringing their negatives onto me, I be like a mirror and I watch them and I'm like the mirror. So like as you are talking, you gotta see yourself. I'm not you, you are not me. So as you are talking, you're looking in the mirror, so you're seeing yourself. So the negative is coming back to you, it is not coming to me. So how not to care about these people is just be like a mirror and be like, sis, hold up, look at yourself in the mirror. it's bouncing right back. It's bouncing right back to you. So that is how not to care about people's opinions, especially when they are bringing negatives into you. I remember there was a time I posted someone and the guy was like, hey, so you wouldn't learn all these heartbreaks and everything that you've been hearing. Once you listen to other people and stop this relationship thing or whatever thing that you're doing, bro, you don't need to bring your negatives onto me. As you are saying, you are a negative person and you are bringing your weakness. You are saying whatever thing that you want to say because it happens to you and it's not going to happen to me, so it's none of my business. So thereof, I become a mirror, and you look at it, you look at the mirror and you see your own reflection in the mirror. So as I'm the mirror, you see your own reflection and be like, well, I'm looking at myself, so it just directs itself back to you. So it's basically like you can't control people's thoughts about you, but it all depends on how you respond. So you can control how you respond, but I can't control how you think about me. It is all in your mind, as I said earlier. I can't control how you think about me. I can't control your thoughts, but I can certainly control how I respond by being a mirror. Another point I want us to look at is like looking at things this way. When you are passing by, let me say when I'm passing by town, wherever I'm passing by, I might see a tree and I'll be like, this tree is big, this tree is pretty, this tree is slim, lean, whatever is there. Whatever thing that is, I have an opinion. So you need to know that in life everyone is going to have an opinion, just like how I have an opinion, just like how you also have an opinion. Everyone is going to have an opinion about you, but it is up to you not to care. You need to know that everyone is certainly going to have an opinion and you can't change that. There is nothing you can do to change that, just to accept the fact that everyone is going to have an opinion. Another point is never let people who can't reach you get to you. I don't want someone who is not passionate, compassionate, someone who is not kind, someone who is just messy, someone who is not creative, someone who is just lazy, as compared to me being the opposite of that. We are both not in the same boat, and I'll allow such a person to get to me, to use his or her words to get to me. It's a no-go area. You don't need to care about such a person's opinion, because someone who can't reach you can't get to you. So most of the times, if people are like, okay, she is fake, she is this, with my YouTube channel, someone's like, okay, she is all this, she's all that, I wouldn't even listen to you, because rather go and listen to other successful YouTubers who have made it, and they'll be like, okay, you can do this to spice up your channel, you can use this, you can do this, you can do that. So basically that is what I'll do. Or in the business field, if someone is like, I'm too knowing, I wouldn't listen about an opinion from you, but rather I'll go take an opinion from someone who has been successful in the business field, a very successful entrepreneur, and listen to such a person. Another way you can also not take care about other people's opinion is basically just be yourself. There are 3 words I always say is own up your choices. Most of the time, if there was a moment in your life you lied, own up to those lies. If there was a moment where honest, own up to those honest. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody, because most of the times we make the mistake of letting people get to us and we trying to tell them that this is how we are, this is who we are, and we did this because of that. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. Just own up to your choices. You made that choice, you have to deal with it. I hope after watching this video you learned something great, because I have also learned something myself while I was talking to you guys. So if you're here in my comment section and you've learned 1 or 2 things on how not to care about other people's opinion, just leave a comment below and I'll be happy to reply you. Thank you guys for being part of the SJS vlog fam. You can get this lovely top from JC Online Thrift Shop, which is on Instagram. You can get it at an affordable price, and most importantly, don't forget to follow me on my social media platform. On Instagram, idol_Jackie, on Facebook, Nana Kosayaba, on Twitter, SHEJACKIE says, on Snapchat, that girl Jackie. Let's get interactive on all social media platforms. Let's stay safe during this quarantine coronavirus season. Wash your hands regularly, and I am out. Peace.